After Ali Khamenei's death and many of the other leaders of the IRGC killed, I mentioned to everybody that Larijani is the main person that needs to go. So Larijani is gone, and the head of the Basij is now gone as well. So Ghulam Reza Hosseini. Here are the most important people now that need to go. Okay, so first we have Hossein Nejat. Okay, he was the leader of the Sarallah, right? And then we have the Sar Lashkar Ali Abdullahi, Deputy Chief of Staff of the Armed Forces. He's very important. Wait, I think he's also the head of Khatam al Anbiya. Is he the head of Khatam al Anbiya or is that Vahidi? Um, no, Sarlashkar Sepai Pasaran Inqilab Islami. Sarlashkar, yeah. So Ali Abdullahi is key. Ahmed Vahidi is a former interior minister and veteran of IRGC. I think no, I think he's the head of the Khatam al Anbiya. So Ahmed Vahidi is key as well. He needs to go. Let me see. Ahmed Vahidi, the role national. Yeah, okay. Minister of Defense and Armed Forces Logistics of Iran. So that's a key person that needs to go. And then AJE is still alive. Pezeshkian is not that important, and I kind of want him alive to see him in court. But if he is killed, it's a huge signal that it's over. Ghalibaf is the number one right now. From all the people that I'm mentioning, Ghalibaf is the most important. I think with that Larijani, the main head of the Islamic Republic is Ghalibaf.
And who is he?
Mujtaba Khamenei, yeah, go on.
No, I'm sorry. I asked who is he? Like, what was his role up until now?
Okay, Ghalibaf is a member of IRGC, but more importantly, he is the head of the parliament, the speaker of the parliament. But remember, the political position is not as important as the influence that they have. So in Iran, within the Islamic Republic, you have your title, but then you have your influence. So you might have a very important title, but not that much influence. For example, Pezeshkian has a very important sounding title, like a president, but not that much influence. So Ghalibaf has an important title, which is the head of the legislative branch, the speaker of the parliament, but his influence is very high. And even if he didn't have that role, his influence is huge, right? AJ is very important. He's the head of the judiciary, chief justice. His influence is important. He's somebody who sent so many Iranians to their death, like giving their execution order. So AJ is very important. Mujtaba Khamenei, just like Pezeshkian, he is not influential at all right now, but killing him will be very symbolic. Killing Mujtaba Khamenei would be effective when it comes to demoralizing the remaining people. Rather than killing somebody that is influential in making decisions, it would have a very demoralizing effect on the. It would cause. It would increase the rate of defection because killing the third supreme leader shortly after he became the supreme leader would be a huge symbolic win. One of the most important people right now to kill when it comes to reducing the suppressing ability of the Islamic Republic is Radan. So Rader is the commander in chief of the police called Faraja. Faraja is the main unit responsible, other than the Basij, is the main unit responsible for suppressing the people. So he's the one that you just saw recently come out into the streets, come out and tell the civilians to please keep filling the streets, like the regime supporter civilians to keep the streets occupied, because that's an admission that they don't have enough forces. So I think if you kill Rodon, all of the leaders that are responsible for suppressing the people, all of their leaders are gone. So
So
he's the
Radan,
second important. The first most important person to kill right now is Golubov. Second most important person to kill is Rodon. And then you go and ask your question, and then I have two more
R-
people.
R- so Radan is like the head of the professional police, and unlike the Basij, which are volunteers.
Well, I mean, they do get paid sometimes, Basij, but the Basij are more durka durka, more like just plain clothes, more like yes, more. You're right. Yeah, they're you're right. Radan is more like uniformed, organized, like more like police looking like people, but the Basijis are more like just thugs, just like street thugs. Yeah,
So
yeah.
can
Three more
I say
important,
something?
three other people that yeah, go on.
No,
three other people that I want to see dead because I want to make sure that there is no so-called reformers that could come become the supreme leader and to pretend like this is a better version of the Islamic Republic is Rouhani, Hassan Khomeini, and Muhammad Khatami. Especially Rouhani. If these people are gone, that means any hope for the Islamic Republic to rebrand as more moderate would be gone.
That's interesting. Well, can I say something before I?
Yeah, of course, of course. Yeah.
So, so I'll say it like this, okay? And yesterday there was a cluster bomb that hit my building,
Oh no.
and yeah, it's no big deal. It hit the roof, and I'm on the first floor, so I didn't get
I'm
much
so
damage.
sorry.
No, no, don't be. And but for some reason, I can't tell you why it was yesterday. For some reason, I went to sleep with kind of a smirk on my face. I kind of had a feeling that something was going on, something is about to happen. And then I woke up and I found out that Larijani and the Basij, they all found out, and I was so glad. And you know what my first thought was? My first thought was I can't wait to watch Armin and Goldie and Meir Tusi and all of the Iranians I follow on Instagram. I can't wait to watch them all celebrate, and that's how I can get by these these sleepless nights. So
Oh,
it's all
we're
worth it.
never gonna forget. We're never gonna forget you guys saying that, saying it's all worth it. Like, I'm so sorry that you're going through all of this because of something that is coming out of my country. I promise that we're going to do everything that we can that you guys will, when you believe that it's worth it. We're going to make sure that you guys, like, we deliver on that. Like, you guys going to see how good of an ally our country is going to be to Israel, and all of your views that this is worth it. We're going to make that come true. We're going to make that come true, and we're never going to forget the fact that so many Israelis, when they were going through this, they came out and said that this is worth it. Let's do what is necessary. So thank you. I really appreciate you saying that, and hopefully these are some of the last days that you guys have to go through all of this.
Thank you guys. I'm gonna try to get some sleep.
Okay, okay. I made you a VIP member so that whatever our premium calls, you have access to them as well. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you, thank you.
Armin, the
Bye, guys.
Israelis in the chat are really interested in you posting the full hit list somewhere.
The what?
Your list of people to kill.
Oh, the list of people. Okay, I will put them a list in the chat. Okay.
We have Samantha.
Yeah, I felt morally okay with supporting sanctions with Iran because the regime gives them money.
Samantha, your sound quality is bad.
Yeah, we can. I
What?
can't hear you.
Can you hear
Your
me
sound
now?
quality is your sound quality is not the same as it used to be.
Oh, hold on, I can type it in the. I have it already typed out, so I'll like post it in the
I
chat.
can hear it. It's understandable. It's understandable now, so you could say it.
Okay, yeah, I felt morally okay with supporting sanctions with Iran because the regime gets the money instead of the people, and like they use it for terrorism. But I don't believe that's the case for Cuba. Is that true? And if that's like true, then how do you morally justify sanctions with Cuba?
Well, you have to see the long. You have to do cost benefit analysis, right? Like, we are entering into a new global order and a new cold war between the world powers that are on the side of the Enlightenment values that we agree with here, and all the other countries that are the enemies of the values that makes the world a better place, right? So we absolutely have to win that fight. So any state that is on the wrong side needs to be weakened and defeated. And obviously, there's going to be some cost associated with that, but the cost associated with not winning this battle is going to be significantly higher. I mean, you agreed with the sanctions on the Islamic Republic. I could tell you that that hurt some people in Iran. Like, there are people in Iran who were hurt by it. It wasn't like it's not like it was only the Islamic Republic that was suffering from it. I agree with those sanctions as well. There's no the thing that you have to understand, that there is absolutely no decision that you could make that hurts no people. Like, even doing nothing will hurt a lot of people. So all the options in front of you are options that includes people good and innocent people being hurt. When it comes to deciding what's the best decision, is that you have to pick the option that has the least amount of people being hurt. There is no option where no people are being hurt. You have to pick the option with the least amount of people being hurt. And not winning this battle against evil, not winning this battle against all the enemies of the Enlightenment values that we're defending here, is going to not be the option with the least amount of people being hurt. Well, not Cuba, not the Cuban people. I mean, Marco Rubio is celebrating right now a lot what's happening, and he's Cuban. Many Cubans are celebrating the fall of the regime in Cuba. They're celebrating. Some Cubans are having a hard time living through it, but this is what it takes to liberate Cuba.
Most, I don't think, want these sanctions.
I didn't hear that last word.
I don't think most
But
people in Cuba want these sanctions.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure Marco Rubio has a better understanding of what it takes to liberate Cuba than me and you, and he's celebrating this, and he thinks he has a much better understanding of his country than you and me, and he thinks this is a good idea, and is producing results.
People are starving. I mean, people are starving. People are dying.
Yeah, but you supported sanctions on the Islamic Republic that caused people to starve. That did cause people to starve.
Well, like most people in Iran wanted it.
Yeah, people in Cuba want their regime to fall as well.
I don't
This is
think
what
that's
it takes.
the same level.
Well, it might not be the same, but it's high. It's the level of people in Cuba who want this is high.